Poppin' Korea? It's your DJ Brian Ju, and you're listening to What's Poppin' on TBS efm. It's Tuesday morning, and guess what? We're live! Yeah, I guess you didn't expect that one, yeah. We should have warned you guys yesterday that we're going to be live today, but yes, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week, I'll be completely live because on Wednesday, right after the live show, I'll be flying out to California for the CrossFit Games, just to give you an update why I'm leaving. Alrighty, so now that you guys know it's live, you guys are more than welcome to tweet, call in. Make sure, if you can, please call the studio because we love to hear from our listeners. And it'd be fun to, catch up. And who doesn't like to tweet on Tuesdays? Especially because today, Mikey J will be in the studio with me as well, live. So you guys can tweet him as well and ask him questions. And because he's going to be going over Poppin' Review live today. So during that, you guys can tweet us, message us, Kakao Talk, emails, whatever it is. But we urge you guys to call in. It'd be a great thing. But if you think about it, it's cool that we can do these things live and you guys can actually just tweet us, on the spot. It's cool how satellites work and technology. And if you actually think about it, it's like, I'm not that smart to actually think of a program like Twitter or Facebook and those social network sites. Like, I wish I was that smart. Then I'd probably be a little bit more richer or more rich. Yes, and live in a nicer place instead of a rainy place right now. I'm not saying I wouldn't live in Korea. I just would probably move to somewhere in Korea where there's less rain. Anyways, we're going to start off today's show. Since I was talking about satellites, we're going to start off with Dave Matthews Band's song called Satellite. But listen very carefully because the word of the day is related to the song. But it's not going to be too easy, but try to figure it out. Check it out. This is Dave Matthews Band with Satellite. That was Dave Matthews Band with Satellite. And you guys are tuning into What's Poppin' on TBS efm. And we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors. And today's sponsors are SK Telecom, Tucson Heavy Industries, and Construction. Welcome back to What's Poppin' with Brian Ju. We're on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, and GFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how do you get in contact with us here today? It's pretty simple. And since we're live today, you can call the studio, and you can even be on air if you're lucky. And I'll, kind of interview you and get to know you guys a little bit more of an intimate moment. And to do that, you can call the studio at 02-778-1013 or send us a text at sharper pound 1013 for a charge of 51, or simply send us a tweet at TBS What's Poppin'. And also you can send us an email at efmpoppin@gmail.com. Also, for those of you guys who are always on your smartphones, Kakao Talk, you can send us a Kakao message if you add us, TBS EFM, that is, as a plus friend. And you can send pictures, messages, videos, all for free. Also, I want to remind you guys, our open studio usually would be tomorrow, the recording for that, but we're actually pre-recording this week's open studio today at 11 a.m. So if you guys are able to make it, those of you who couldn't make it on Wednesdays, maybe today's a better day for you guys. If you guys are in the area, please come to TBS by 10:45 a.m. and then Eugene will get you guys seated, situated. The faster you get here, the sooner you get here, we can get you seated. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be me, Eugene, Olivia, and maybe, sometimes we have the random guests just pop in and just say what's up. It's a fun time. You get to see what we do in the booth, in the studio, on What's Poppin'. And also another announcement is next week's open studio actually won't be on Wednesday as well. Next week's open studio will be pre-recorded on Thursday, August 1st. That is Thursday, August 1st. So once again, those of you who couldn't make it on Wednesdays, maybe a Thursday is a better day for you to come in. Maybe you have an early day off of work or you don't have work that day. So we urge you guys to come in. We want to see how many we can get into an open studio day. We usually get like 1 million people. So it's a little dangerous, but it's still fun and you guys will have a great time. With that said, we're going to get into the word of the day. All right, so today's first song was Satellite by Dave Matthews Band. Now, when you think of the word of the day and satellite, what comes to mind? All right, today's word of the day has to be something with satellite. Well, I'm sure you guys are all thinking about astronauts and Sputnik and, all that stuff in space and things orbiting the Earth. But did you know a satellite is actually anything that orbits the planet? Anything, not just a satellite big machine thing, that you see in movies that can spy into your windows and see what's going on. I'm talking about anything that orbits the planet is considered a satellite. Yes. So basically, The moon could be a satellite. So today's word of the day is moon. And all of our songs are going to be about the moon today in some ways, of course, some way related. So the moon is a very important part of our lives because it regulates the tides and it keeps some of us on schedule as well. And it provides a light source in the evening and night. And because it's so beautiful, it's been the subject for so many songs and stories. So let's get on with our first song. This is actually the number 2 video on the MTV website right now. Here's Ejin featuring T-Pain with Moon of Dreams. Once again, that was Ejin featuring T-Pain, Moon of Dreams. Actually, I was thrown off because when I actually introduced this song, I don't know if you K-pop lovers out there know the group Finkel. And I was thinking, since the same name came out, I was like, wow, Ejin from Finkel and T-Pain did a collaboration, but it wasn't the same person. So out for all you listeners out there who thought the same thing as me, Ejin is not the same Ejin we're thinking, not the K-pop singer. Sorry about that. Anyways, coming up on today's show, it's Tuesday, so we're going to be having Michael Jones join us in the second half for Poppin Review. So Michael will be reviewing another album. And honestly, my own opinion, Mike has some pretty good taste in music. So if you want to find out what's going to happen today and what he's going to be talking about, you need to stick around. Do not change that dial. Do not start listening to some other radio station. You got to stick to us. Alrighty, now since we're talking about the moon today, maybe your parents or grandparents already told you all about the night of July 20th, 1969. Does that ring a bell? Well, if not, you best study your history because that's the day that Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon. Now, what were his famous words when he stepped on the moon for the first time? One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Yeah, I tried to sound cool, but didn't work. Anyways, that was amazing. And really, it might be mankind's greatest technological achievement ever. Now, some people don't believe it, and they actually are, saying it's all a hoax. But it's all up to you. What do you guys think? Let us know. What's your opinion on this? Do you really think that they went to the moon, or was it a conspiracy? Let us know. Tweet us, email us, Kakao message us, whatever you think it is. Now, since we're talking about the moon, the next song that we're going to listen to is called Man on the Moon. It's perfect for Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, isn't it? Anyways, check it out. This is Man on the Moon by R.E.M. All right, once again, that was R.E.M. with Man on the Moon, but we had to make that short because I wanted to give a quick update. This update will be in Korean. 호우주의보 경기, 연천, 강원, 철원, 중부 지방은 오늘 오후까지 집중. 오후 예상되므로 주의할 것. 서울 경기 최고 150mm 예상. That's the update right now with the weather and all the floodings in those areas that I stated. So if you're in those areas, be very careful and be very cautious as well because the weather isn't clearing up anytime soon. So we wanted to actually give you guys an update on that. Well, for the last song of the first half of our show, we're going to play another song with the word moon in it, of course. And it's another classic, beautiful artist. Her name is Vanessa Williams. She hasn't been singing lately, but she's been doing a lot of acting these days. So if you guys know Vanessa Williams, she's a very great actress. And she's singing more about, I guess, the romantic side of the moon. And when you think of the moon in the night sky, and maybe you're at the beach with your girlfriend or boyfriend, and it's really romantic, and you want to chill in the cool breeze and take a walk on the beach together and hear the waves crashing. So check it out. This is Vanessa Williams with Moonlight Over Paris. You all are listening to What's Poppin' on TBS efm. And today's sponsors are Simmons Korea, Hyundai Motor Company, SK Telecom. And we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to What's Poppin'. Now it's time for Paparazzi. Now today on Paparazzi, we're going to be talking about another K-pop star in the news. Now confirmed to have signed in a new Hollywood film. Yes, and that's right. It seems lately a lot of Korean actors and musicians, turned actors, are finding their way into Hollywood films. Probably the most well-known musician turned actor in Hollywood right now is none other than Rain, aka B. But the person we're talking about today, probably not as popular in the film industry, but still will turn heads with his appearance in this next film. And it's none other than the solo artist, formerly known from his group Super Junior, Han, originally from China. Now, he's set to appear in Transformers 4, but there's no word out yet as to what role he will play. The official website of director Michael Bay had to say this on the subject. He's one of Asia's top stars in the world of music, television, and movies, and has become one of the most influential entertainers in China. Now, he'll also be known for Transformers 4. Welcome Han to the cast of Transformers 4, Michael Bay. Well, congratulations, Hangung, on your possible Hollywood breakthrough film. I hope that your part is significant and that it leads to bigger and better things. Personally, I hope it does very well for you because in the days of Super Junior, Hangung and I were pretty close. I don't know his contact information anymore, but, we would talk every other day. And, I'd always, when he's having his hard times, he would look up to me like an older brother. And I like taking care of my younger brothers, So Hangung, big ups to you. I'm very proud of you that you got this role. Just stay humble, though, just because you're in a big-time movie. All right, so we're going to play one of Hangung's songs for you right now. It's called Gwangcho, which was released on his second solo album back in 2012. Check it out. This is Gwangcho. Welcome back to What's Poppin'. It's time for Poppin' Review. And Mike is in the studio with me right now.
Hello.
But Mike, I have to do something right now.
You do. This is very, very important.
Very important news. Before we get into the actual Poppin' Review with Mike, we're going to update you guys on some news. Now, severe weather advisory for Yeoncheon in Gyeonggi-do and Cheolwon in Gangwon-do and in the Seoul and the Gyeonggi-do area. 30 millimeters of rain per hour is expected, and it's possible that total rainfall could exceed 150 millimeters. This advisory is in effect until tomorrow morning, so you guys be very cautious and very careful. That's a lot of rain.
That's a lot of rain, man.
Yes. But it's weird because today it didn't seem like it was raining that much. I would have expected this yesterday.
When I just came in, actually, it's pretty much a sopping, soggy,
worse than yesterday?
Sloggy. Yeah, really.
Literally, went on my way to work yesterday because I guess Kang PD was worried. He texted me and he called me like 20,000 times making sure I made it to work all right because it looked like the sky was falling yesterday.
It was pretty bad, yeah.
Yes.
And it stopped. I don't know, probably after you finished here, it was probably all finished, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and it became beautiful.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that.
So there you go.
I got a feeling today's going to be the same thing.
Today's going to be beautiful. You watch right around 3 p.m.
Don't jinx it.
I'm not going to jinx it. I'm giving it positive energy.
Alrighty.
Positive energy.
Positive energy.
Hey, Brian, how's it going?
Great.
Good.
You know what?
What?
I think this is the first time you and I did live since we changed to
What's
Poppin', no?
No, we've done it a few times, but a very, very, very few times. So I'm very excited about it.
Are you sure it was with me or with Lim? Because I know you guys went live with Lim, right? No?
No,
Okay.
I never did live with Lim.
So you went live with
Lim.
me?
I went live with you 2 times
Oh,
before
I
this.
feel
Yep.
special.
I know, me too. This is and it smells nice in here.
All right, now get on with it.
All right.
Just joking.
Jeez Louise.
We got to do Poppin' Review. I know a lot of people were anticipating which album.
Which album
or
am I
artist
going to
be
do?
talking about?
Okay, so I'm still on the North American songs I listened to while I was in North America. Kick.
Okay.
And one of the songs that I listened to while I was driving through the beautiful downtown
Driving
area.
through the woods.
Exactly,
Yes.
through Vancouver. A great new artist. This artist is actually, last week I brought in the Lumineers, was one of the bands I heard on Hey!
Oh!
Right.
Hey!
Yeah, and, you heard that on the radio a lot. This week I'm bringing in a Canadian artist who's just kind of making her big-time American debut.
Justin Bieber?
No.
I said
She. Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber?
What's with that dude and his perfume? Justin Bieber's girlfriend?
He has a perfume called Justin Bieber's Girlfriend.
Apparently. Now, what does he
be
do?
your boyfriend,
Why is
I'll
he
never
having
let you go.
a perfume? But anyway, we're not talking about Justin Bieber. We're talking about a young lady by the name of Serena Ryder.
Okay.
Have you heard of her?
No, I thought you were talking about Selena Gomez.
No,
because
I
she's
was going to
connected
do Selena Gomez.
Justin
'cause
Bieber,
she's
but
cute. So
I don't know
basically,
why I'm
wait a minute.
connecting Justin Bieber to everybody.
If Justin Bieber's girlfriend, the perfume, if it's called Justin Bieber's girlfriend, does that mean it smells like Serena Gomez?
I don't know, but at the same time, that means everybody
Who he's
gets
ever
to
dated.
own his girlfriend. That's weird.
So it's a combination of all women that he's ever dated. If you want to smell like anything he's ever dated,
if I
put
could
that
be
stuff
your
on
girlfriend,
you.
I'd never let you go.
Baby. Babe, we're not talking about Justin Bieber.
We're not talking about Justin
man.
Bieber here.
Oh, now I've got that
You're talking
stinking song
about
in my head.
Serena Ryder.
Yes,
who's
Serena
an
Ryder.
artist from what country?
From Canada. She is in
Canada.
the tradition. Now she's in the tradition, and she doesn't sound like she's in the tradition of Nora Jones. You know Nora Jones. Okay, good. In the tradition of Adele.
Yes.
Rolling in the deep. That was my Adele version.
Why does Adele sound like she's dying?
Okay, and
Yes.
she's also been compared to a young Aretha Franklin. R-E-S-P-C-T. Find out what it means to me.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, she's great. She recently did her debut on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
What's the name of the song?
Well, the song that she did there, it's actually not her really, really popular song. Actually, no, she's got 2 really popular songs. One that's really popular in Canada, one that's kind of got some popularity in the U.S. The one that she did on Jay Leno that's got kind of popularity in the U.S. is called Stompa.
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 I'm a stomper.
I'm a stompa your face.
With what?
Well, that's just the idea. Stompa, clappa your hands, stompa your feet.
Klappa your hand?
Klappa your hand, yes. Stompa.
Okay, so she performed Stompa on the Jay Leno Tonight Show.
She did. And she was really good. I got to admit, though, like this girl, she's really, really good sound, great music. But I watched her live, and it made me almost want to turn off the TV.
Why?
Because she's kind of attractive. She's kind of, I don't know, a little bit tough, like a tough girl. She's like a rocker.
Like a tomboy.
Yeah, well, no. She's got, I don't know, she's got this big, like ZZ Top guitars. They look like a V kind of diamond.
And she kind of looks like that.
She's playing one of these things and she's jumping around going la, la, la. And it's really, really distracting from the song because she's really good. And the songs are really nice and kind of
visually,
meaty.
you're focusing on her wildness more than the song itself.
Yeah, it was kind of embarrassing. I felt embarrassed to be a Canadian there for a sec.
Why?
Because it was like...
Does she have a mullet?
Almost.
Oh.
She was almost mullet. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, she's still got
mullets.
She's still got some mad skills. Mad skills. She's been playing since she was a young girl. She started singing when she was 7 years old.
Wow. So the day she turned 7, she didn't sing a word. So all of a sudden, happy birthday to you, you're 7. Oh!
No, I think, she started singing like in Canada. I don't know, in the States, do you have legions, royal legions? Like where the military, ex-military guys, guys who like fought in World War II.
Of course.
Okay. So she started going to those. Probably her grandfather took her to his legion or whatever. And she started singing there. She would go up on stage and she'd actually perform. And then she started getting gigs at like motels, And I don't mean, let's clarify. In Korea, there's a meaning of a motel.
But you're not talking about that motel.
No, I'm talking about a motor hotel.
Oh.
Like in Canada, like Motor Inn.
I've never been to a motor hotel in Canada. So.
How about in the U.S.? Motel 6?
I've been to a few.
You've driven past them.
I've literally went there just to fall asleep and on a road trip from California to New York before.
And, they'll always leave... I'm not going to get into advertisements on things like that. But anyway, so she was singing in those things when she was long. She's been writing songs since she was 11. She rocks, and she's got a magnificent voice and some really good songs. So let's give her a listen.
Song. Yeah, because everybody's probably curious about this mullet-having Canadian lady with a rocker guitar. Well, that's how you explained her to be. So
sings like she should have a
You
mullet.
guys visually, I guess... Imagine what this woman would look like. I don't even know what Serena Ryder looks like.
Yeah, go on YouTube. She's actually quite attractive, but she doesn't have a mullet.
But go on YouTube when the song goes out. Not right now. Not when Brian Ju's speaking, but when the song goes out. Check it out. This is Serena Ryder with...
What I Wouldn't Do.
What a great song by Serena Ryder. What I Wouldn't Do.
Yes. And what's cool about her is this album, that song, you hear one side of her voice, and... As you listen to different songs, she has a really interesting range.
She has a very unique voice, and the thing I like about it, it's not too poppy, not too bubblegum pop sounding. It's her own style.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we saw her pictures just now as the song was going out.
Yep.
And one thing came to mind for me and Mike both. There's a picture of a mullet, and we're thinking... Why doesn't Eugene get a mullet?
We want to support a contest that Eugene gets a mullet. So,
and Eugene has no say in this. We actually said this. Me and Mike actually came up with this just now. We want 500 tweets. If we get 500 tweets on our TBS What's Poppin' Twitter page saying Eugene should get a mullet, we will get him. We'll try to, bribe him to get a mullet.
A before and after photo.
Exactly. Yes. And we'll take a picture with him and put it on our Twitter site and on Kakao. So guys, please keep tweeting away saying Eugene, hashtag mullet. No, hashtag Eugene is huge mullet.
Yeah. Eugene should get a hashtag Eugene should get a mullet.
Okay, hashtag Eugene should get a mullet.
Yeah.
That's what it is, you guys. Hashtag Eugene should get a mullet.
That'll be awesome.
Keep that in mind, y'all. The first person to do it, I want to see it. I want to crack up when I see it. All right, but we're getting back to Serena Ryder.
We've got actually, before we get back to Serena Ryder, we've got an email from a young lady or a young person in Malaysia. Brian Ju, Malaysia wrote you an email, Brian, and I'm going to read it to you right now.
Alrighty.
All right, here it is. It says, "Hello, Brian. What's poppin'?" Of course, I don't know if this is the voice the person uses, so...
anyway, probably speaks like that.
Well, actually, this is my first time to write this, so I just want to give a big shout-out to Brian Ju and What's Poppin'. Ha-ha! Okay, thank you for the wonderful show. Keep it up, Brian.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. No, I don't know if I'm supposed to say you're very welcome.
Okay, is there a name on there?
It's Brian Ju Malaysia.
And there wasn't an actual name?
No.
Okay.
Brian Ju.
Well.
It says, "Hello, we represent Brian Ju Malaysian fans. Brian Ju is our dark horse."
Aw. Well, thank you very much.
That's awesome.
Thank you to all the fans in Malaysia who think I'm their dork horse. Dark horse.
Not dork horse.
What does that mean, though? What's a dark horse? Is that like a...
That's a horse that's dark.
Is that a good thing? Because
it's your. I don't know.
It's like a Malaysian symbolism to
maybe.
a good person, like
I think
a
so.
hero or something. I don't know. But thank you very much. I don't know what the dark horse symbolizes, but all the support from you guys in Malaysia means the world to me. Of course, I've been to Malaysia twice to perform, and you guys were nothing but good to me. You know, they took really good care of me. When I went to the hotel rooms had bouquets of flowers and everywhere. It was beautiful.
There's some news coming across.
Oh, there you go. I get
an
an update. A dark horse is an underdog, someone who comes from nowhere
to triumph
over
all.
Oh.
Kind of like Rocky Balboa, baby.
I feel like Mel Gibson from like Braveheart or something.
Braveheart. Dun, 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 dun. Is that the theme for?
I don't know, but we need to talk about Serena Ryder.
Okay.
Serena Ryder. Serena Ryder. She's actually very attractive.
She is. She doesn't have a mullet, like we said. She's really, really quite good.
I think a mullet would suit her.
It could.
Yes.
It could. She's got 9 albums she's done.
Wow. So
five
long,
studios and 4 live albums.
How long has she been in the game then?
She's been in the game. Oh, you're going to ask me that. Since 1999, I believe.
Oh, the same year as me.
There you go. She's 30.
Wow. Younger than me.
There you go.
Serena Ryder.
When did you start performing? You started performing at 5.
I started young, but like actually on stage, like I would say in my junior high years.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was always too nervous to go on stage when I was younger.
Well, one day you just got up the courage and went on stage and just started putting it out there?
Well, not really, because my friends were always around me, and it's easier to perform in front of your friends because you're already comfortable around them.
Okay.
As long as they were in the crowd, I didn't care. But when I was younger, I didn't really know many kids, so... Yes. Wow! So far, results for Eugene should get a mullet. We have 4 tweets. 4 tweets. We'll give until about the end of the week.
Yep.
Till Friday, we need 500 tweets.
Come on, Eugene needs a mullet. Eugene needs a mullet. We're going to listen to
MJ.
another Serena Ryder song.
Oh,
aren't we not?
Why are you in a rush?
Because I want to get to all of them.
Oh. We don't have time because one song is like 3 minutes, and by then we can't really listen to all the songs.
Oh,
You'd rather hear a full song. But I want to read some of the Twitter things right now. Marsha MJ wrote, haha, that would be nice. And she's talking about, of course, Eugene getting a mullet. BFFJ Walker's Asiatics wrote, no, do not. That to Eugene, he'll look like a true nerd. Oh, wait. Oh.
Hey, wait a minute. Eugene kind of has a mullet now.
Does he? I know, that's what I'm saying. It would be perfect. If he shaves the sides, he would have the perfect
He'd look
mullet.
like Billy Ray Cyrus.
Wow.
Billy Ray Eugene.
Eugene Cyrus.
Eugene Cyrus.
Maybe related to Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus has a mullet.
La-di-da-di, we like to party, dancing with Miley. Yeah, that song. You know that song?
No.
That's Miley Cyrus's new single.
No, I refuse to listen to Miley Cyrus.
It's not a bad track. But is there any other information you want to talk about Miss Ryder?
Yeah, Miss Serena Ryder. That's right. Yes. I was so distracted by the idea of Eugene getting a mullet.
45 seconds to explain.
45 seconds to explain what?
About Serena.
Okay, well, her songs, basically she blends country music, jazz, rock, folk, and a whole bunch of awesome into each and every song. She's got some great blues songs. If you like listening to songs that kind of make, you think. I was, yesterday I was kind of preparing for this show, and I was looking at Radiohead, and I was thinking, why do people like Radiohead? And I think I might have to review a Radiohead album, because they really bother me. But I can understand why some people like them, because they got that sad kind of, melodramatic kind of song. Their stories that they tell are kind of sad. And Serena Ryder's actually got some songs that are just like that. If you're looking for something that makes you feel deeply and kind of sad and whatnot, she's got some good songs like that. But she's also got some kick butt songs that make you feel great and want to get up and dance. And in fact, the next song that we're going to listen to is one of those perfect examples.
That one is?
That one is it. And,
all right.
And yeah, I want you guys also to go out and test. We're not going to have a chance to listen to Stompa. Go listen to Stompa. It's a good song. It's kind of interesting. Starts off like an Eminem song.
Dun, dun. Okay, I know.
It's weird.
I don't know why. When you said Eminem, I just automatically knew what you're talking about.
Right? Yeah. It's the guy's he's branded, but this song isn't like Eminem. This is all Serena Ryder. So let's give it a listen.
Alrighty. Well, thank you all for tuning in, because that's all the time we do have for today. But Mike said this is more of an uplifting song, so it's perfect for weather to like today. Today's weather is horrible,
right?
So hopefully we can uplift you guys and make you guys feel better, especially those of you in Korea.
Make you think of the sun.
And we want to thank Mike once again for bringing an awesome and amazing artist to the table. For all of you who didn't know about Serena Ryder, this is Serena Ryder with Circle of the Sun, and this is Brian Ju and
Michael J.
signing off.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.